What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to go over some new news on Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, one of which is literally like just a few minutes old at the time I'm recording this. The other one is about the review embargo that I do want to talk about as well. So this actually comes from Wario64. His hand is always on the pulse of the industry. PSN confirms that a Final Fantasy VII Rebirth demo is coming tomorrow. It says it's out now, but I think the trailer was meant for tomorrow. Of course it was, allowing you to step into the shoes of either Cloud or Sephiroth during the Nibelheim episode. There you go. We actually got it. Now, this was heavily speculated. I predicted it a little while ago. We knew, obviously, the influencers, right? They got the preview kind of event of this game. I imagine all that drops tomorrow, right? I just kind of want to throw that in. So tomorrow is obviously the state of play for this game. I'm sure we'll see a really good, picture of many things in it. And then I imagine right afterwards, PlayStation blog, I would think that happens. Demo drops immediately, right after the state of play. And then also we get all of those influencers and journalists that were able to, do that event. They would be talking about their experience playing it. And then we would be able to, right? We'd be able to play it and have discussions after. So that's kind of the roadmap that I see. And now this just, absolutely confirms it, right? Considering the demo. It's basically the announcement for the demo has leaked, all right? So just to throw that out there, that's exciting. Tomorrow night, I know what I'll be playing. The second thing I want to go over, like I said really fast, is just the review embargo. So I think it's like the actual one. I'm pretty sure it's people like in the know. Maybe they even already have the game or whatever, but I have no reason to not trust them, right? I don't really want to call it a rumor because I don't think it is a rumor. So February 22nd, the reviews will drop on this game. And, the game obviously comes out 1 week later. So it's the Thursday, February 22nd. 1 week later, 29th, the game drops. To me, the biggest thing is confidence. It's something, we talk about review scores all the time on the channel. And while I'm not a big fan of review scores, in fact, when I do reviews here, I don't give scores. I don't like the numbers, but I know a lot of people, right? And it's very natural, and I absolutely understand it. A lot of people go off the scores. A lot of people, go to these sites and see what they have to say. That's totally cool. But even, I guess, no matter where you stand on it, right? Having it drop a week early, to me, shows the confidence in the product. As these last few years have gone, reviews have been dropping closer and closer to games coming out. Now, back in the day, if a review dropped a day or two before the game, that meant the company was hiding it, right? That would be a very bad sign. As really, I would say, the post-COVID world, it's just become the norm. Many, many games have the reviews go live a day or two before. Even like legendary, great Game of the Year type games, the last few years, they've had the reviews go up a day before. Sometimes you'll have it break, like God of War Ragnarok, I think was like a week before. So sometimes you have that situation happen. And again, normally what it means, whether you value the scores or not, and either way, is cool by me. I don't, honestly. But it just shows, I think, Square Enix, PlayStation, whichever one you want to say, or maybe both of them, they have a lot of confidence in this game, because you probably don't want review scores going live a week early to give the game sixes, right? It's got like a 6.2 average. It sits there on the internet for a week. Everybody can see it and talk about it, and then the game comes out. So naturally, you wouldn't want that. And so because scores are coming out so early, you imagine they feel confident, at least, that maybe, mid 8s, high 8s, low 9s, maybe even low 8s, but anything in that range, right? Pretty darn good score. And you can let those numbers sit online and it wouldn't really be a problem, right? So that's just, in my opinion, that's why they do it, or that's how it happens. And I think that is a very good sign. And I just hope, I guess, like I said, I don't know if the codes have actually gone out to people yet, but, this is a big game, really big game. So if the reviews drop on the 22nd, you probably want to give it to people this week, right? To let people have it for about 2 weeks, which is a lot, but it's also like it has happened. Other games have done it. It's not the most common, but again, here and there, and then they'd be able to experience as much as possible. You probably don't want to give people like 2 or 3 days to review this game. It's not really going to work. So tomorrow's exciting. I'll be covering, what we see at the state of play on the channel. Like I said, the demo at this point is now like a lock, right? So I'll be playing that demo. I'll be, talking about it in future videos over future days. So if you're into that stuff, make sure you're subscribed, bell icon turn on, and I hope to see you all on the next one.